Hi, Practicum students. Let's talk about what's happening next week out at SWES. We're going to start on Tuesday actually with a training day, so this is going to be an opportunity for you guys to see our Changing of the Land lessons, specifically the Pioneers lesson and the Native Americans lesson. So I want you to read those lesson plans that are on D2L before you come out, and Shayna and Jenica will get you trained in those. We're going to be doing those in April with our 4th grade from Wapaka, so I want you to be comfortable with those. There's one more lesson in that group that we'll be doing, but we can't do it now with all the snow and frozen ground. So then Wednesday we have the majors coming out in the morning at 9 o'clock, and we're working with the Houdini School from Appleton. Their goal is to get the students engaged in activities that highlight winter environments and outdoor skills. So that's why they're doing lake studies, survival strategies, compass, and snowshoeing. And this is a very nice group to work with. They're actually doing 2 trips, so there'll be one group out Wednesday, Thursday, and one group out Thursday, Friday. Christine, Jesse, and Marie, you're going to be working with both of those groups. So on Wednesday, you'll work with round 1, and right now we have Amy lined up for the evening program, and Hope lined assisting her with that. On Thursday, Jesse, Christine, and Marie will also be working with Group 1 and Group 2 as they arrive in. So you'll see that you might be teaching in the morning, and then you might be teaching in the afternoon, but you'll definitely have one period free where you'll get a chance to eat lunch, either with the first group or with the second group. So one thing to note is that you may see this teacher time Wolfpack game. This is something kind of cool to watch. The teachers they lead a game with the kids where they take them out into the woods and they turn them into wolves and deer, and they give them scents that they can spray down on the snow, and they have the wolves howling with each other and trying to communicate in order to find the deer. It's a really kind of neat game, and it's really neat to see the teachers involved with the students, so involved with them in an activity. So they'll be doing that on Thursday. They will also be doing it on Friday. Evening program so far, Jenica and possibly Kate are signed up for that. I am still looking for other volunteers, and I send an email out about evening programs, so if you can get back to me on that, that'd be great. On Friday, Emily and Devin, you guys will be meeting out here at 7:15. I think I forgot to mention that as well. Thursday, 7:15 a.m. for arrival. On Friday, though, when we meet out here at 7:15, we'll give you guys a chance to teach 2 lessons with the Houdini group before they leave, and they will again do that Wolfpack game with their students. So we might get a chance to watch them, observe them do that. So goals for this week. Your personal SWES goal, I want you to work on the objectives so that they fit perfectly within the lesson. So you're going to kind of reword them a little bit. Basically, I'm looking at a lesson like survival strategies, and these are really dry, and this is what I've noticed in the lesson preps as well, is that just kind of cut and paste them in there. I want you to be a little bit more specific about them. So it might be ranking the survival needs of why shelter is more important than air, or why food is least important than water. Maybe you'll get into some specific temperatures about hypothermia in your outcomes, but try to make it a little bit more specific with each of your lessons. So that is your major goal for the week. The other things I wanted to share with you, I didn't have any cool pictures of me. I told you I wouldn't share any pictures of me in 6th grade, but I was thinking about, internships, and when I was in college, I did an internship with the DNR, and I was the recycling intern for the Northern Highland American Legion State Forest, and I think you should start thinking about what you're going to do in the summer, because I loved that summer. You want to think about what might apply to your career best, whether you're going to be, in the field of environmental ed or in the field of education. There are a lot of great summer camp jobs out there too. We're actually still accepting applications for our summer camp counselor positions, so if you're interested in that, you could apply for that, but you should start planning and thinking for summer. Another thing I wanted to share with you are resources. It's a good idea to start bookmarking certain resources that work really well for you. This one called readwritethink.org is a really good resource, especially for students that are going to be in the classroom most of the time. There are lesson plans, as you can see here. So you can look up lesson plans per grade level. They have more than just kindergarten through 1st grade. You can look all the way through 11th grade. which I think is kind of neat. But you can also just do a keyword search. Maybe you want to know something, you're teaching something about snow and you want to look at this lesson for kindergarten to second graders. Maybe you're teaching snow walkers. This might have some good resources for you. It shows you standards. It shows you exactly what you're going to need to do to prepare. Um, oh, this one has a KWL chart, which is kind of neat. So this might be a way that you're going to teach a lesson. Maybe you're going to focus with your students on what they know, what they want to know, and then what they learn. So that's what K, W, and L stands for. It's just a way of focusing your lesson. So there's a lot of great resources on this page. You may want to think about looking at that and bookmarking that site. So I think that's all I have to share for the week. Oh, except for drivers. We're going to have Lindsay, we're going to have you drive on Tuesday. Marie, you'll drive the group out on Wednesday. Amy will drive out with Hope for the evening program. Make sure you pick up those keys before 3:30 on Wednesday. Thursday, Jesse will drive out in the morning. And then we don't know yet if I have an evening vehicle available. If someone else is planning on coming out for that, I'll have that ready for you. And then Devin will have you drive Emily out. You're also going to have another observer out. Actually, Sarah Schleisman is a former Practicum student, and she's doing some observations for a different class, so she'll be pretty involved in taking some pictures of you guys teaching lessons. So that's the driving routine. You know your goals, so you should be set. All right, let me know if you have any questions.